and the next session will be connected by experienced ISECer Giorgi Dolidze. He will introduce himself better. So let's start this session and let's be attentive.
No flex. No. Yeah, this is what I want to start. I don't think myself here as a guest because I've been in ISEC for over over 6 years actually, and it's an incredible job that current ISECers have done. I've never seen this many ISECers in the room so excited, and the conference is going really well. And I just want to congratulate the team that they performed extraordinarily good. And so, guys, my session will be in different mood, not in that ordinary, smart guy talking. I think this is the way. So this is the ISEC way. Okay, we should have some fun, some entertainment. Can you hear my voice at the back? Yeah, good. Okay. Before I start, I just want to introduce myself more than she said. Who I am, what I have done so far, what I do now, and I'll start with ISEC because it's ISEC home here. So I joined ISEC in 2006. I was a member like you, like with B guys, looking at some people talking how global organization ISEC is. I thought that what they're talking, what ISEC is, but a few years after I traveled over 10 countries through ISEC. And so then I became a president of ISEC in Georgia, where is Sofia? Sofia is the next president actually, and she has incredible experience ahead. And I felt how global organization ISEC is. What I have done through this, not only feelings, but what at first I've done, is that just the result that in this room we are, I've started cooperation with Fukuoka University, and I've established first local comedy here. And you cannot imagine what pride I have to look at this many people in the group. Yeah. Then I had a slowdown in ISEC. Why? Because it's a youth organization. I'm 24 years old now. I'm too old for ISEC. So that's why from 2009 to 2011, I've moved to BOD. This is that I've just been supervising and advising ISEC. See? Even I'm done with that job now. I'm completely out of ISEC. I'm alumnus. You know what alumnus is? Yes. Yeah? Absolutely, right? So yeah, what I've done before ISEC. Excuse me? Yeah. Peace Corps. How many of you know Peace Corps? Raise a hand. Yeah, who was that who? Ah, yeah. Hi, Michael. So yeah, Peace Corps is a U.S. government organization. It's not like ISEC. It's not a global organization. Well, it's global in many countries, but it's driven by the U.S. government. I've been working there in 2000, 2001, so I was like 13 years old actually, guiding a project for Teachers Resources Center. It was so hilarious. Me kids standing in front of teachers and facilitating. It was an incredible experience. Then we moved to this time. So yeah, I just want to tell you this. When I was a president of ISEC, and I hope some of you, not some of you, but many of you will have a chance to actually be that, to lead the organization. I thought, well, I'm a president of ISEC in Georgia, and what can I do after a year? My term is ending. I cannot stay in this organization for over years, because this is a youth organization. I have to give it to the next generation. And I thought, what is the best thing I've done that I can continue after ISEC? Okay, what I've been doing, I've been training students. I've been giving them education, else their formal education in the university. I've been giving them a chance to have a practical experience and to concentrate on personal growth. And since February 2010, I've started to form another organization. And in December 2011, I've created ISIE. See? And you have these, flyers. Those flyers say what projects we do now, that even you can participate through ISEC, throughout ISEC. And what we do in ISIE is more local job. ISEC is a large organization. It does many things. It's an international experience. Yeah? I hope that you know this. And what we do is more a local thing. What Georgian students, Georgian young individuals need once they graduate the university to achieve success, in a few words. Cool? Yeah. This is me, just introduced you. Now I want to do a very important session. But your faces seem very serious because of this, my past life. And I want to change that. That kind of looks your faces are. I don't like it. So I will do a very small game, and you will participate. Cool? Okay. Now I will do it. Please, everyone, look at me very attentively. Then you have to repeat. Cool? Okay. Imagine that all of the good things, all of the happiness, all successes, all incredible stories you have in your life so far is on the ground. Yeah? Yeah? And you need to grab it with all your power, like, once you have a feeling that you have it in your hand, make it this way. You got the point? Then, whatever very cool thing, opportunities, and new things you expect in future is in the sky. So what you have to do, grab it from the sky like, and then when you have a feeling that it's yours, just boom. Okay? You got the point. I'm the chair. Where's the chair? Okay. This is not an easy game. I'll stand here. Everyone stand up. Just look at me. Everyone look at me. Yeah? Looking at me? Okay. Let's start. I know that for the first time you're going to be really lame. But it's okay. We're going to repeat it. So, every best thing we have in our lives so far is on the ground. Take them. And show it to me. Okay? Now, every cool thing you have in the future is in the sky. So take it from that. Take it. Longer! 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 Go! Yeah, that's it. Okay. I really felt myself in the center of the thing. Okay. Done with that side. Why actually I'm here is time. Okay? It's, and I want to walk inside because I hate to stand in one stand. I'll be walking. Okay? So, time is something that actually each success story is dependent on. Do you agree? Yes. Yeah? Okay. I want you to read, like you. What do you read in the first one? Why to manage time? Why? Read the first line. No. Sit down.
Maybe when you're right.
No, it's okay. You can speak louder.
Prioritize effectively with multitasks.
Nice. Who can help her to explain it? How managing the time helps you to prioritize effectively with the multitasks. Yeah?
Probably to highlight the main points you have to speak about and to make it perhaps.
Okay, I'll help you then. What are multitasks?
Several.
Several tasks, which are the different in background. Yeah? And it's very important. It's several tasks. It's not many tasks. Multitasks mean different tasks. See? And what time management helps you is to make a priority which are those important different things you have to do at the same time. See? And it takes extraordinary power from each individual to actually do it. To give an example of what it means, a multitask is when you have to prepare for an exam in the university And the next day, your friend has a child in the hospital. Child. So what you have to do, you have to run to the hospital. At the same time, you have a few hours left to prepare. Yeah? This is what happens. What is next? Maybe you see the hospital.
Control, please.
Okay. Crisis. What it means? Yeah?
To vendor all possible crises you will face in the future and the very near future.
Perfect. To predict what kind of unexpected or expected failure stories you have. But also, it's more than that. Someone can help me? To have a plan to control. January, okay. Can we still have 5 minutes for introduction? Yeah?
Increase productivity.
Increase productivity. Okay. How do you think time management can increase your productivity? Louder?
Use every moment of your time.
Use every moment of your time. Okay, stay efficient. Yeah?
And also do the first, the most important.
Don't waste your time.
Do the most important thing first, and then the least important.
Perfect.
And you focus on your
duties. Okay. I just really wanted to bring an apple and the rice, but unfortunately I couldn't because I wasn't partying yesterday. So this morning was really tough. So I cannot bring the apple and the rice. I would give you a very cool case. How to put apple. You know what rice is? Rice, yeah? How to put apple and many of the rices in one cup. How would you do it? Yeah. To put the apple first and then add some rice to fill up the rest of the spaces. So that you don't do too much rices and your apple is in place. Yeah? You got the point, yeah? Okay. Next one. Someone from here. Maybe we show you. I know you.
Reduce, no, the last.
It's reduce, yeah.
Reduce your stress levels.
What do you think? How help you?
Well, find out some different opportunities to make your stress less and make the concentration more on the opportunities.
Okay. All right, more or less. Yeah, balance work with personal priorities. I'll read myself. So, maybe someone can help me?
Reduce your stress levels is most important because if you are stressed, you are sad, you are in a bad mood, you can't concentrate or on anything, and you can't do your job.
Perfect, thank you. Let's go to the last one. It means, I'll give you a very cool example. You know, I don't have a girlfriend because I'm busy. Or, I'm a rock starring girl but I don't have a job. Yeah? This is what we're talking about. You need to make sure that you do have a girlfriend and boyfriend and you're excellent in your job. This is what life is. Yeah? Okay. I want you to copy-paste this in your papers. Okay. 10 was too long. Okay, I want your heads up. Maybe I'm not that handsome, but I want you to look at me now. Everybody? Yeah. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will explain each box. You will look to those boxes and compare what I'm talking. Okay? If you cannot understand anything, stop me anytime. Ask me whatever question you have. None of the questions are stupid. Okay? You can ask whatever you want. Cool? What we see here is Stefan Covey's matrix. I strongly advise you, once this conference is over, you go home, Google this, Google it. Stefan Covey's time management matrix, and you will know more about it. What I'm talking here is essential, basics, okay? Guys, okay? Okay, I just have one remark, just a remark. And I had this with the previous group as well. When I'm talking to this one individual, and I say, okay, she, at the same time not, okay. And when I'm talking to the group, it seems like you don't have a reaction. You are also humans, though you are over 100. So like, it's very rude not to reply, okay? I say, okay? Okay. Perfect. So, let's start. Yeah, box number 1. It says, represents things that are both urgent and important. We need to spend time. So as you see, there are 4 states of time. The first state is when things we do and the things we leave become urgent and important at the same time. See? This is called a crisis. A crisis is when you must make a compromise and you have no other ways. And how management goes is not that you do not make a compromise, but you have to make a compromise. But make it in a strategic way so that whatever failure comes from that compromise, it can be recovered later. Yeah? So what it says, this is where we manage, we produce, where we bring our experience and judgment to bear in responding to many needs and challenges. And that's a very clear statement, it doesn't need an explanation further. The next is that many important activities become urgent through procrastination. What is procrastination? When we don't do things when we have to do, postpone it. Well, what's the name in Georgia? Not fail. See? So both of the people have the one same word. They are lazy people. They frequently get themselves in crisis when they actually should not go there. See? Don't do that. How can you prevent it? It's written there. How can you prevent procrastination? Planning. Okay. What planning does? Yeah, it gives you a map what actions you have to go through. When you have that map, every morning you wake up in the bedroom, your day cannot go off. You should follow that map. See? This is the way planning will cure your crisis. Okay? Let's move to box number 2. It includes activities important but not urgent. Okay, don't look at the slide. Just within your logic. What can be a thing which is important but not urgent? I'll tell you about that. Remember that. I'll tell you about that. Okay? Did you get a good question? What can be, what state, what action, what can be important and not urgent? Take care about your health is important and urgent. Not in the morning. Okay. Maybe more clear example. Okay. How many of you are on second course? Raise a hand high. Second course. Okay. Do you want to get yourself a master's degree abroad?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Is it urgent?
No.
Is it important?
Yes.
That's important, not
I was
urgent.
just thinking.
See? So what happens is that if you treat this kind of thing, which is important nor not urgent, as if it is urgent, you are technically shrinking the box number 1. You get the point? So just to give you a live example on this, if it's important to me to get myself in my master's degree and I'm on the second course, what I have to do, I have to dedicate like 1 full day per month to research universities, to research some funds, some organizations to get scholarship probably, to talk with the lecturers about the statement of purpose. You know what statement of purpose is? Yeah, you have to write statement of purpose to get yourself in master's. And you would do this once per month because it's not urgent, but it's very important. And once you go to the moment to apply for the application, you will be fully equipped with knowledge, experience, and all resources. And you go there. See? Let's see this example in wrong way. Okay. Oh my God, I want to get myself in my master's, so I'm every day doing every university. What's happening there? You know what happens? Your GPA credit will go to Google search. See? And when it comes for application and you have to enter your credits of GPA, you will enter below 2 and you will not be accepted. See? So what you have to understand, you have to clarify what things are important and not urgent and treat them appropriately. Yeah? What appropriately treating means is here's what we do our long-range planning, anticipate and prevent problems, empower others, broaden our minds, and increase your skills. Yeah? Increasing skills. Someone said sport and health. Yeah? Someone said. Sport and health is exactly that. Because you cannot become athlete overnight, obviously. Yeah? So it's important and not urgent. So you do it every morning for half an hour, probably. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, as I said, if you get these things wrong, you will technically drive yourself into stress and crisis, which is box number 1. Okay? Box number 3. Box number 3 says urgent but not important. Okay. I don't want to slide. I just want to give you a very cool example. Someone have a mobile phone? Yeah? How many times in Georgia have you seen this? How many times have you seen this? A lot of times, yeah? Being a slave on the phone. This is horrible and very rude. I don't know why we have this culture in Georgia. Because maybe GSM came very late. So the noise of urgency creates the illusion of importance. Whatever is noisy is not important, guys. So phone calls are not important. Okay, if your mom is ill and she calls like, oh, I'm dying, then it's important. But when I say generally phone calls, emails, this kind of things, technical things are not important. What important things are what you actually do. Yeah? So the very important thing. How to understand, am I doing an important thing or am I thinking about an important thing or not? How to clarify this? It's very easy. All actual activities, if they are important at all, are important to someone else. Okay, let's check this in this poll. Can someone tell an important thing which is not important for 5 individuals around in this hall? Important to you and not important for 5 individuals around. Your exam results, is it important to you? Exam results? Yeah, but I'm asking to you. Is it important to you, your exam results? Is it important? Is it? Is it? Is it? No, it's not important. It's not, your own. What else?
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
On a diet.
What?
Be on a diet.
Oh my God. How many girls are here over 50 kilos? I'm not asking this awkward question. Yeah? What? Listen to her.
I'm going to study it today and I'm coming for tomorrow. Is it something important for anyone?
No. We're not talking here, I want to brush my teeth. We're talking a very strategic thing. Say a strategic thing which is important to you and not important for others.
Shopping.
Shopping. They replied. What?
I said that shopping is also
Yeah, it's important, yeah. Okay, can someone say? No. That you actually cannot. Why? Because it's, yeah, guys, a very cool thing. Someone maybe can tell, but they will not. Why? Because those who think that they have an important thing which is not important for others, I'm not humiliating anyone, they are weird, okay? So let's say my dog is the most important thing for me. How do I look? Is it weird? It is, right? Oh, this mouse is very important. Okay? It's not important for you, it's important for me. So this is the way it works. Okay? I cannot push you not to be weird. It's your own will. But I can advise you, don't be weird. Just be normal. And to be normal is to clarify what important things you have. Okay? And this is that easy to understand whether you're talking about important thing or not. Okay, phone calls, as I said, meetings, dropped-in visitors, they all fall in this box. Okay? Next box is a fourth box. Not important, not urgent. In other words, can I say rude? I don't fucking care what happens. This is this box. Yeah? When you don't really care what's going on, the world is bombing, the nuclear war, the global warming, you don't care about this. See, it's not just like, go on. And you have to get yourself in this box sometimes, because otherwise you're going to go crazy. Yeah? And yesterday, by the way, I had some meeting with the class, and not urgent and non-important things mean is when you read some very stupid book, it doesn't give you anything, but you just read it to relax. Okay? When you are watching some mindless TV show, like, I don't know, but actually I know that we have a lot of mindless TV. Gossiping in the office, and this kind of things. But a very important comment. You do not have to overdo and lose your resources in this box. I mean, you don't have to kill yourself in those books. We have to gossip all the time or watch too many TV shows. Yeah, this is what's a very important thing. But actually, I think this third bullet point is more of Facebook. Yeah. Endlessly clicking and liking and commenting on Facebook thing. This is horrible. This is not urgent, not important thing. Okay? Cool? Good point. Okay, let's go back to this stuff. Have you now got the point that we sometimes in life are in the box number 1? And we, without realizing it, are moving either in box number 2, or box number 3, or box number 4. And we're switching these boxes along the time. There is no box number 5, 6, or 8, or 12. We actually have these four conditions. Yeah? What time management is essentially to recognize yourself in which box you are. In which box you are now?
It's the first.
What? Second. Yeah. You're not in a hurry. Someone? Is there anyone who has to run somewhere? No? Yeah. You're doing a very important thing. Yeah. What was in that box? Let's see. Let's see again. To increase your skill. Yeah. You're doing it. Yeah. To broaden your mind. You're doing it. Yeah. So empower others. I'm trying to do it for you. So this is what happens. If you go home now, and you will be on the Facebook linking, then you will be go to the floor. When you wake up in the morning and you forgot to do something in university, you run to this Xerox and you have to call the front. What is that box? First. One. See? We can recognize time. This is how to start controlling it. Okay? But you need to know one more important thing, which is this guy. You know what he does? What he does? Stealing your time. They are thieves. And we need police here. Okay? Who they are? Let's introduce with them. Major wanted. Most wanted ones. Okay? Facebook is the first one. We have to kill him sometimes. Yeah? I have many friends who deactivate Facebook and they activate after 15 minutes. And this is the way it works. It really is a time thing, you know, in modern society. But consider, social life is very important. And social life gives you a link, which is an incredible link, to make research, to observe what people's opinions are. This is a very powerful tool that you have to use. But don't overuse it. Okay? Then, procrastination, I just added this root word, because this is the best of, you know, saying it, how it actually does. Don't do it. Don't procrastinate. Okay? Procrastination is the worst thing you can do. Then afraid to delegate responsibility. Don't you recognize whenever you say, you know, I don't know whether I can do it or not, you actually do not do it. Yeah? And especially if you lead the team. Imagine if I lead the team and I have this, you know, this line is my team, and I'm going to them. You know, I thought you could print the posters. Posters. No, posters. Will anyone do anything there? Yeah? So afraid to delegate is a really strong evidence that takes your time. Okay? Then we have unhealthy life. Unhealthy life is, it's horrible, but it's connected to Facebook still, because at night you mainly do that. It can be for someone too much of education, or personal relationships are messed up and they are, you know, discussing this through chat all the night to the 5 p.m. This is wrong. This is unhealthy life. Yeah. So it completely detaches you from effectivity, and in the morning, in the next day, you are not organized. It's also related with what you eat. The way you feed yourself also gives you those calories, those energy that can help you to manage time, by the way. So unhealthy life is a problem. Then, yeah, as I said already, low and high self-esteem. Those who think they're losers, they are losers, because they think so. And obviously those ones cannot manage time properly. And the ones who think they're too cool, yeah, they neither can manage time. They promise themselves that they can do more all the time when they can never do it. See, they talk, not do it. This is what happens. Next is problems with goals and priorities. Okay? What it is? Have you done a goal setting before? Raise your hand. These are my students again? Okay, guys, we have a problem. You must be aware of what goal you have after 3 months and after 3 years or 2 years, at least, short term and long term. Moreover, you have to be aware of what vision of life you have so that those goals are connected to the vision you have. Otherwise, your organizing skills are very low. See? Even your motivation of waking up every morning is also very low. You have to be aware of this, and I hope you join ISEC. And once you join ISEC, they will bang your heads to set goals. I promise you. Yeah? That's what happens in ISEC. So, these are thieves. Let's see minor thieves. Minor thieves, tiny thieves are interruptions we face during a day. It can be like a tax, or I'm sorry, a tax, it's a tax adaptation. A cab, you know, messed up, a bus have messed up, see? This kind of thing. Being a slave on the telephone, and not on the telephone, but devices, you know, devices, gadgets and stuff. Gadgets and devices. Devices are relevant. Okay. That's a thief. It takes your time, man. Yeah, these things. Unexpected, unwanted individuals. Do you have them? Everyone has them. Especially this kind of guy. Horrible. Needless reports from friends and fellows. Well, I am now director of ISIE. You see it in the banner there. This is that organization. And I have staff, yeah? And everyone performs and does their stuff. And they jump to you and, hey, you know what I have done? I've done this and 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 never ends. What cannot you do? I cannot do this and this. You know, these reports you do not need. When you are not boss, but you are just a friend, you know what example is? You know what happened yesterday? Yesterday this guy has come and says, blah, 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 blah. And this continues an hour more. Yeah? You don't need these reports to listen. Tell them, I'm not interested. Okay? But if you don't want to, I'm sometimes a very rude person, by the way. But if you're not rude, you can do it gently as well. How? Listen to them attentively. And when they are done, and when they do not expect it, do the same back, but do twice more. You know what? I've done this. You know what? It will be funny, they will laugh, and they will get the point. Okay? Okay, meetings without agenda. Best example to give you. I'm meeting a girl first time. What happens? I will say, no, not this one. Okay, this one. You're building an agenda. Yeah? It's the same way your girls do as well. Okay, cool guys don't do it. I saw some faces like... Yeah. Then we have... And you build the agenda everywhere you go automatically because we're humans. But once it is about, you know, business kind of meeting you have to write down the agenda. Don't write down with the girls. It's very wrong to go on. Okay. Still been along dreaming. Yeah? Dreaming is very important. It hitches your wagon to a star. I love this phrase. It really hitches your wagon to a star. But when you dream too much, and you do dream in a stupid way, like completely irrational stuff, all the bars. This is also a time thief. Okay? Cool. Just kill them. Did you expect any theory of avoiding them? No. There is no trainer, there is no organization, there is no university, there is nothing can help you with these things. Only you can kill them. See? It's only up to you. Because it exists everywhere in every organization, wherever you go. Okay. You got the point, yeah?
Yeah.
How we move from boxes to box, and how things are trying to get us out from that kind of organization. Yeah? Okay. What can stop you? Just stop you. What can stop you is this kind of thoughts. Okay. I'm telling, when I'm started this session, I will tell a training course about time management, which will help you to control crisis. Okay? What a person with a negative thought would think is, I have crisis? Crisis cannot be managed. See? This is negative thoughts. Yeah? And such people exist. And make sure you're not that individual. The second is negative individuals, completely negative ones. Yeah? Yeah, I had an incredible experience in ISIE. You know what happens? In my times in ISIE, it was like you have to become a member. Then when you were a member or like time for ISIE for 5 years, then you went going to internship abroad. It was not that easy that it's now. So, and I'm explaining, oh guys, you have incredible experience ahead to become a member of ISEC, then you go abroad on internship. You know what question I got from that? What if something happens on internship? So can you imagine, it skipped the moment of membership, it skipped the moment of, how to go on internship. It was already on internship and already bad thing has happened. This is negative people. Yeah? Don't include them in your teams. Okay? By the way, it's really hard. Yeah, low and high self-esteem. Low and high self-esteem, as I have covered this, when you think you cannot do things, you really cannot do them. And when you think you are too much powerful, you still cannot do those things that you expect. Yeah? You are building up a frustration, intended frustration. What can stop you is failure, fear to fail. Yeah? Fear to fail is it's a bit cheating. Yeah? Don't be that. Yeah, fear of rejection and criticism. It's like, if I thought, I have to read this session now, what if they reject my ideas and will tell like, oh, he had said the word not in this session. Is he okay? Is he no? Yeah? This is a fear of rejection. I don't fear that. Neither you have to fear that. What's fear of criticism? Is to accept things that you disagree with about yourself. Yeah? Just for instance, what I will do, here is ISECer 1, 2, another ISECer, another ISECer. What I will do is on a meeting they have evaluation, I will go to them and tell them how my session was. They will not fondle me. What they will do is, okay, Giorgi, it was nice, this was nice, but we disliked this. You could do this, you could do better this. What I will do is to listen to them attentively and consider next time I meet this amount of students. See? So get criticism, don't fear them. Okay? Cool. Yeah. I think my time is done, yeah? And this is just a phrase which is said by many people, many famous presidents and leaders have said this. But I've taken this from movie Across the Universe. You know this movie? Yeah. And in one moment, Jude says this. Yeah? It is not only about what you do, but it is about the way you do it. Yeah? So what you do is very important. And time management and getting your time in your hands helps you to think about the way you do it. Yeah? Only if you do this both, you actually achieve a success. Yeah? Cool. I wish you all the best. Thank you.